Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Jeff Guru. If you liked the video, subscribe, give it a like. It don't cost a dime. Coming at you with another wide receiver hailing from the Big Ten. Kid has a story, man, right? What's your story? Everybody has a story in the Naked City, man. All right. His name is Elijah Sarratt, wide receiver, University of Indiana. Now, this is why, I even watched Division III football. But long story short, in 2022, he was at St. Francis in Pennsylvania, this kid, where he put up 42 catches for 700 yards, an insane 17-yard per catch average, and 13 TDs. 2023, he goes up to the East Coast version of Last Chance U, and that's James Madison. I didn't give it that name. The kids that play there and the training staff did. So in 2023, he goes up to James Madison, and he goes for 82 catches, 1,200 yards, and a 15-yard per catch average and ATDs. Then in 2023, there was the mass exodus. Indiana hired the James Madison head coach. He brought over a shitload of his players. He brought over like 20 kids and a load of assistants to Indiana. And then in 2024, he had 53 catches for 957 and an insane 18-yard per catch average and ATDs. And if I did say it, this kid is 6'3", 210. So now he goes from Division III up to James Madison, then the Big Ten, and it keeps going up, which is what you want to see from a prospect. It's like I always go, when you see that kid that's been at, there was a kid this past draft. I think his name was Clay Webb. He was at Georgia for I think it was either Georgia or Alabama. Listen, I have a million names in my head. He was at Georgia and Alabama for 4 or 5 years and did jack shit. He didn't even start. Then he went down to Jacksonville State, and then everyone thinks his kid is like the next Larry Allen. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. You did nothing at a much, much bigger school. Then you went down in competition. Plus, he doesn't have good size, but I wasn't as high on him as everyone else is. But hey, that's the good part about this. We can all disagree or give our own opinions about people. So, like I said, this kid went up from Division III to James Madison, now to Big Ten. Bro, the kid has 30 career touchdowns. He likes the ball. Indiana added out this past season. Who they have? They had Curtis Rourke, who went off, was crazy high on him. Actually, San Fran either drafted him in round 7. Could Brock Purdy magic strike again, or they either signed him as an undrafted free agent? But Curtis Rourke went to San Fran. But long story short, Cal, I'm going to do quarterbacks last because I hate doing quarterbacks. Cal's quarterback transferred over to Indiana. So if you ever want to do prep, Indiana's a good school to do it on, you know what I'm trying to say? They like to air the ball out. And that's their philosophy. They like to spread everybody out. And that's really not what the Big Ten is. Let's be honest. The Big Ten, for many, many years, and especially later in the season has been known as, listen, don't get me wrong, Ohio State has come on in the last, 5, 6, 7 years. But a lot of the times, like, yo, you're playing in Michigan, you're playing in Pennsylvania, Indiana, Midwest. Now we're adding Oregon, and late Michigan in late November, early December. It's not the best of weather. You know what I'm trying to say? So you got to be able to run the ball too. But and I think Indiana is here to stay in the Big Ten, man. I mean, as long as they can keep this nucleus together, and as long as this transfer portal stays the same, where kids can just bounce along every year, they're going to keep up at it. But remember this name, Elijah Sarratt, wide receiver, Indiana. Like I said, this is just a preseason watch list. I wouldn't be shocked if he's a top 10 wide receiver. What do I know? Like I said, it's just a preseason watch list. I don't think it's going to be a great wide receiver draft, to be honest with you. But what do I know? I think everyone is circling 2027 for the wide receiver. Just my 2 cents. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, there'll be a couple of highlight videos in the comment section. Over and out. I'll be coming out with one more offensive lineman in a bit.